President's Island, 2024.
When you talk about bucket list tags that take over a decade to draw, these are the views that you are generally imagining. But in this case, we're going to take a trip that's a little bit different, because this bucket list tag is just a stone's throw away from here, downtown Memphis, Tennessee. This is one of the most highly sought after tags in the state, and also one of the most hated on. But I'm here to find out what it's really got to offer, and not what the message boards say it has to offer. An added bonus is getting to see my nephews along the way. Oh, and my sister and brother-in-law, but mostly my nephews. I've waited 11 years for this one weekend.
11 years.
To see if I can find one of these famed Delta giants on President's Island.
Scouting day, even in a place this big with only 50 guys in it, it's still important to understand where everybody's at. So that's really been what I've been doing, is just kind of driving the roads, seeing trucks and where they're parked and four-wheelers and where they're going, and trying to talk to anybody that I can talk to, just so I understand where everybody's at. But it's a lot of ag, a lot of cool stuff, man. It doesn't smell as bad as I thought it would, but I've already walked around one little spot, and it kind of seems like there's not that many people out over there. I'll probably go back over there towards sunset, set up on top of a little bit of a levee, and see what I can see moving through there. But right now, I'm going down kind of to this point, close to the river. As you can see, there's less vehicles going this way. Well, that was a shooter. I kind of thought I was doing things right, but I wanted to get kind of down in here. I felt like this was betting, but I didn't realize they'd be right here on the edge. I like this kind of alleyway. He's still blowing at me. I hate that I had to bump him. I mean, not a giant, but he's big enough. I'd probably shoot him out of here. He's legal. Hopefully he calms down, just kind of filters back in. And go ahead and set my sticks up in here somewhere, because I like this. I like this a lot. Finally got away from that bend area. As I was setting my climbing sticks and platform so I can come in lighter tomorrow and kind of claim my spot, he filtered back in at 35 yards. He's a pretty good buck. He's not a giant, but for only having 3 days to hunt, he's definitely one I'd let the air out of. Coming down this little chute right here by the river. I love it. Look. That'll work right there. Evening of the scout day. I'm looking over just this massive low spot of just thick nastiness. And it looks like summer buck bedding. Got snuck out without bumping that 10 back up. I set a camera on that trail. If you're coming to do this hunt, couple things. Four-wheelers or side-by-sides, real big help. And then thermocells. The mosquitoes are absolutely absurd back here. I got that one. So, just some tips.
That evening, I don't see anything to make me change my plans for the morning. So I will be right back in there where I bumped that buck.
Irregular. Spacious, humble abode. Night one. Get to hunt in the morning. Excited. Except we've seen stuff. We got pictures now. We're ready to go. I'm pumped. Hopefully we can get some good sleep and get in there early and get it done, baby. 11 years waiting on this. And it's here. Let's go. Finally light enough to do a little bit of a morning interview. It's a really cool spot. You can hear the barge going by right now, but I feel like we're doing good. We're where we're supposed to be. Fingers crossed. He comes back in. If he does what he did yesterday, he'll walk about 25 yards from us. We can see the Mississippi right here, so it'd be real special to be able to kill one right here by the river.
This doe and little ones stay right on top of me forever, but eventually they get a little nervous and they ease out of my area. Now I wait and make sure that there's not a buck coming in that happened to push them out. But while I'm waiting, the wind switches and starts hitting me in the back of my neck.
The wind's kind of shifting, so I need to get that way, like now. Here we go. I've repositioned, and I could not have picked a harder tree to climb, but I'm here, and the wind's better. I already missed my other tree. I like that tree. That's a comfy tree. This is not as comfy of a tree.
It takes a little while to get settled into my new tree, but I finally get comfortable, and at last light, I can hear footsteps coming through the leaves. This weird spike was all the deer movement for day one, but there's plenty of sign to make me believe that this is still the best spot for day number 2.
It's 5 different deer we've seen today. 1 spike and 4 does. I did all that while drinking my coffee. And every single deer that's come through here that we've seen has come right under us. Oh, it's easy for them to smell us. It's a problem I like having. There's 38 guys out of 38 out of 50 that showed up for the hunt, and not one of them killed a deer yesterday. Hopefully that changes. I hope we're the ones to make a change.
The deer parade continues all during the day, but no shooter bucks ever materialize, so now we're down to the last day.
Last morning, I'm really sore from sitting in that saddle for 2 all-day sits. It's been tough. I thought we were really in it. If the last couple years have taught me anything, it's that it's never over until it's over. And I'm gonna give it everything, because the next time I'll be able to hunt this is in another 10, 12 years, and who knows what life will look like at that point. Well, that's it for the morning. Saw a bunch of deer across the river. Had a few come under me. It's not bad for everything we went through. I had a step kick out from under me. Tie-up ropes got tangled up together, so I go back down, untangle them. I dropped a bunch of stuff. I'm now getting a chance to see what my truck would look like if it was a different color. Don't know if we're gonna hunt the afternoon yet. We're gonna go back now and start packing up our stuff, because we do have to be out of here tonight. This is it. Man, what a cool place, but what a challenge. Come in knowing nothing and having no way of knowing nothing. We saw deer every day. Saw a lot of deer yesterday. We were in there with them. We found a sign, found where they're moving through there. Just didn't get him to move through. But yeah, let's go pack it up. So as far as camping here goes, this is about it. It's just like this strip right here, which is plenty, but just know it's not like a big thing. It's literally just a strip of grass. I guess you could say I'm going for broke. One of the guys that was leaving sent me a waypoint of a hot scrape that they found. They hadn't even got a chance to hunt yet. So I'm not going here. This may not be the mood for a video because I could film a whole bunch of deer down there. I'm probably not going to film that many deer in here. But I think it's the right call to get one.
This last afternoon was just a Hail Mary. Get in a thicket with a scrape and hope for the best. But my prayers are answered with a no. And I'm left to think about my experience and the time that I invested to even get the chance to be here.
As the great American Porky Pig once said, that's all, folks. There's a coyote right there. It's 2024. It took me 11 years to draw. So to come back, I would probably need 13 or 14 points. So that's 2038. I will be 41 years old. No, I will be 51 years old.
So is it worth it? Well, that's up for you to decide. Over a decade is a long time to wait for anything, and who knows what else you could have done in that time. But I definitely know that this is an extremely unique set of circumstances, an unreal habitat, and a really cool challenge that I got to do with some very cool people. Will I invest 11 more years just for the chance to get back here for another weekend? I don't know. But I do know that it makes me remember the person that I was 11 years ago when I started applying for this hunt. And it makes me think ahead to the person that I will be 11 years in the future.
I guess we'll see you in 2037.
When maybe I'll have a shot to come back to this amazing island.